Hi everyone, this is Lisa Espinosa again, spiritual career coach, author, and host of the Soul Studio for Your Career podcast. So I'm here for our weekly interrupter ritual, right? So that's a time to pause, breathe, and most importantly, receive from your soul. Of course, you're not meant to do that once a week. Really, we are all meant to pause throughout the day, every day, to receive not just guidance from our soul, receive love, receive healing, receive our soul's light. So today's little mini teaching, yesterday I posted on Instagram this picture from one of my favorite oracle decks, the Sacred Rebel deck by Alana Fairchild. And the whole message, I asked, I think the question was something like, what do I need to do today to best evolve my career or something like that. And the answer was like tender, tender, softly, right? It was like softly, softly, the gentle touch, I think that's what it was. So it was a whole post about tenderness and softness. And today I feel that same energy of knowing that you have all these wonderful career goals, all these intentions, all this just your soul medicine that you want to share with the world. I know I have that intention to be more available every day as a source of light for others. And it's really easy, excuse me, to fall into this place of sense of urgency, sense of rushing, sense of pushing and efforting. And although a sense of urgency that comes from your soul can be a good thing, so what I mean by that is feeling this sense that there's people waiting for you. The world is waiting for your medicine. There's no time to waste. There's no time to hide or play it small anymore. So there's that sense that your soul can really be nudging you forward, pushing you forward. But then there's a sense of urgency that comes from our ego that's really like you're running out of time, you gotta hustle, you gotta rush, and that doesn't come from your soul. So today, the pause that you're gonna take, that I'm gonna lead you on to connect with your soul, is further guidance on where in your career is your soul guiding you to have that tender touch, to bring softness, to bring vulnerability, which is actually such a strength, right? So really to bring, where is your soul guiding you? To bring that softer touch, that tender touch, that vulnerability, which can seem counterintuitive, can seem like the opposite of what you should do if you want to increase your platform, have more clients, more students, more income. And again, this isn't about just sitting around staring at a wall all day, unless your soul guides you to do that, which can be helpful sometimes. But it's really about trusting your soul to lead the way, trusting your soul to move you forward. I'm being guided to share. I'm preparing for a workshop. I'm going to go drive about an hour or so to teach a workshop today. I'm very excited and happy about it. And in the past, I think I would have either recorded this video yesterday or I would have said, I can't do it today. I have to super prepare for this workshop. Of course, I've been preparing for it, but I would have had this energy of urgency and making sure I have everything perfect. And the more I trust my soul, the more I do these daily pauses throughout the day, the more I'm surrendering to my soul leading the way. This doesn't mean that I'm not professional, that I don't prepare, but it does mean that I know that my soul is the wisest part of me, right? It's my true essence. And that the most loving thing I can do when I show up to teach others is to create space within me to have my soul surprise me, even in the words that flow from me, in my medicine that shows up that day. So I'm here with you, and I want to just invite you to connect with your soul and ask that question. So we're going to do that together. So again, bringing the palms of your hands over to your heart center. Take some nice cleansing breaths. And as you do that, really affirming, reminding yourself in your heart that this is natural, that connecting, receiving from your soul is your birthright. So either silently or out loud, just saying, beautiful soul, I am here ready to receive from you. I'm willing to receive from you. Knowing that your soul is so generous and longs to connect with you, always, always. So we're asking this question, beautiful soul, where in my career are you guiding me to bring more tenderness, to bring more softness, to be more vulnerable? Again, where in my career, what area of my career are you guiding me to bring more tenderness, to bring more softness, to bring more vulnerability? And one more time, beautiful soul, what area in my career, maybe it's a creative project, are you guiding me to bring more tenderness, to bring more softness, to bring more vulnerability? And just take some nice breaths, receiving your soul's answers, your soul's energy and guidance in your heart. Don't worry if you don't receive words yet. Know that your soul always, always answers. Breathing, feeling spaciousness inside. And with deep gratitude, bringing the palms of our hands together in front of our heart. And see your soul in front of you, bowing to you as well. As we bow to our soul, we bow to each other. We end this moment in time with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. Remember that your soul always answers, always responds. It doesn't require fancy equipment or fancy training to receive from your soul. So stay open today to all the guidance that's going to come about softness and tenderness and vulnerability. And please remember, those are not passive. It doesn't mean like, okay, whatever. No, it takes so much presence and mindfulness to allow tenderness, to allow softness, and to allow vulnerability to really come forward. So one last thing, I want to pick a card from you, not from you, for you. This is from the Soulful Woman deck, which I've used before. Of course, we know our soul is beyond gender. It can show up as feminine, masculine. It could show up, no gender. But the name of this deck is Soulful Woman. So we're asking, beautiful soul, with these cards, send them, everybody watching this, just an added message about what we just talked about. Oh, beautiful. Following my truth, believing in and following my inner truth helps me live an authentic and empowered life. So here you go. And look at that beautiful owl. And look at her. I'm really drawn to the third eye. So that's part of the answer today, right? Follow your truth. And how can you follow your truth? Is being in that soft, tender, vulnerable space. And please remember, vulnerability is not weakness. It's one of the strongest superpower. Bye, everyone.